What's up, everybody? This is Carmine Davis, and you are watching and listening to The Carmine Davis Show. What the fuck is up? As you guys probably, half of you guys can see that I'm holding my mic to my mouth. It's because I have been recording. I'm trying to finish up this project. So I have like a bunch of shit attached to my mic stand right now to sound decent, honey. But if you are new to the show, make sure you guys subscribe, rate, and review this podcast. We have the Carmine Cash App contest that's going on. I'm giving $20 to $200 to a lucky subscriber, reviewer. You have to follow the show on YouTube, Spotify, or Apple. And you also have to be following us on Instagram.com/Carmine Davis and Instagram.com/Carmine Davis Show. If you do all those things, you are entered into a drawing and you guys get to win $20 to $200. Now, I'm going to keep this thing going. I don't think we have a winner yet. Everybody's just not dotting those I's and crossing those T's. So we don't have a winner this week, but I'm going to choose 4 winners no matter what. So once you guys get with it, I'll announce you. And then it's pretty easy money right now. I mean, I just need one person to do all those things correctly, and you will get $20 to $200. But let's move on to the hot topics, okay? This is what you came here for. The first one is from lovebscott.com. Recently, Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion collaborated again for their song Bongos, which I like the song just fine. Like, I love Megan's part, and I think Cardi did her same 1-2 that she always does. But recently, Cardi is in the news for another hit that she did. Ding ding. Again, lovebscott.com reports Cardi B thought she was going to jail over Vegas mic toss. Explains her reaction. I felt very violated. Cardi B says she thought she was going to jail over the infamous mic toss or throw from back in July, but luckily she wasn't charged. In a new interview with The Breakfast Club, Cardi B explains just what went through her mind at that moment and how the mic throw unfolded. It was really like a quick reaction, Cardi said on Friday. And let me tell you, motherfuckers, I didn't want to address it because I thought I was going to jail, but I'm not. As Cardi recalled, it was hot as fuck on the day of question, resulting in her asking the crowd to gently splash her with water earlier onto her set. It was hotter than a motherfucker, she said. There was a part of the show that I told people, splash me, but even when I told people to splash me, I was like, be careful with the face. According to Cardi, the mic toss was spurred fucking 4 songs after, or roughly 15 or 20 minutes after the splash segment. This bitch threw water and ice on my face, so I just automatically reacted, Cardi recalled. I didn't even know what I was throwing at that direction. I just threw shit because it's like, bitch, you hit me right in my face. And then I look at the video, it's like, nah, you intended to throw that shit in my face. Elaborating further, Cardi pointed out that nothing hit her face when she requested a gentle splashing several songs earlier in the set. I felt very violated, she added. When Charlamagne pushed back by calling the woman in question a fan, Cardi disagreed. She was trying to be funny, but ha ha ha, bitch, I'm hilarious, she joked. After the mic tossing moment, the actual mic used by Cardi in Vegas landed on eBay with proceeds set put towards the Friendship Circle Las Vegas and the Wounded Warrior Project charities. However, shortly after winning a bid of nearly $100,000 was reported, shortly after the winning bid of nearly $100,000 was reported, the seller revealed that whoever placed the bid ultimately failed to make good on the purchase. Check out the clip below in the description. Well, people are showing their ass on these tours, right? I can't really call it. I don't know what's gotten into everybody and just wanting to throw things at people who are up there performing. I don't know when all this stuff started to happen. Everybody's coming out to have a good time. Why are y'all throwing phones at BB Rexha, who's done nothing to no one? right? So I just find it weird how people are being violated. And I have to agree with Cardi. You know, she's a Libra, so it's about balance, right? She feels like, okay, I'm sure she's in tune with what's going on. She knows bitches are getting shit thrown at them left to right, right? Oh no, not me, bitch. I'm gonna throw some shit right back to you, and it just keeps happening until what's gonna happen until someone throws something back. Now I feel like we're gonna be on stage and bitches gonna be throwing something at us and then we're throwing shit at them and then we're just gonna be throwing shit at each other. You know what I mean? Like it's just getting too much. Like it's getting too much. Like I call them creatures of chaos, right? People who go out or who live a life of chaos, who just when things are really, really good. There are people out there who like to just fuck up things. Like there are people who I had this friend like when we went somewhere and I know she pulled an alarm because we were having too much fun at a club. She pulled a fire alarm. You know, there are people who are just creatures of chaos. When things are too quiet, they have to bang and make noise. You know what I mean? Like they just have to keep chaos around them. And I think those are the only type of people who would sit up there and pay money to go see someone and then throw something at them to hurt them. I think it's weird. I don't understand what's going on. Leave a comment below. What's going on, right? Like, I don't know what kind of energy would make you want to throw something at someone and expect maybe you do want consequences. I don't know. Like, leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys think about what's going on. Um, I think the whole shebang is weird. I think all that shit is just kind of strange and a lot of weird energy. It's just a lot. It's just a lot. All right, let's get into the next hot topic. But before we do, make sure you guys subscribe, rate, and review this podcast. If you're just tuning in, we are doing the Carmine Cash App contest where you can win $20 to $200 by liking, reviewing this podcast on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and following us on Instagram.com/Carmine Davis. And make sure you guys leave a comment on both Instagram and YouTube, a YouTube video. Let us know that you love the show, what you think about it, and I will put you in a drawing to win $20 to $200. It's that easy. Our next hot topic is from lovebscott.com. Cynthia Bailey says she doesn't see herself returning to Real Housewives of Atlanta. I don't have anything left to give. Okay. Cynthia Bailey says she doesn't see herself coming back to any Real Housewives franchises, at least not for now. I do not see a Housewives return at this point in my life, Bailey 56 said during Thursday's virtual reality live podcast taping at Chelsea Table and Stage in New York City. The model turned reality star added that she feels like she just left the world of Housewives, noting her 2021 departure from Real Housewives of Atlanta after 11 consecutive seasons. I did 11 long years. I gave you guys 2 marriages, 2 divorces, she said, acknowledging her 2017 divorce from Peter Thomas and her divorce from second husband Mike Hill, which was settled in February. I just don't have anything left to give you guys. However, Bailey has appeared as a guest on the current season of Atlanta and filmed scenes for the upcoming season of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills with bestie and business partner Sutton Stratt. Bailey just launched a sustainable line of bedding with Sutton Brands. I did not know that. That's pretty cool. I did enjoy being able to pop in on Atlanta and Beverly Hills because I do have organic relationship with a lot of those ladies after 11 years of being consistent peach holder on Atlanta, she explained. It's good to just be able to come home sometimes. Bailey emphasized that she is really enjoying her acting career at the moment, despite the ongoing SAG AFTRA actors strike, the first in 43 years that has put the script production on pause. We are on strike right now. Please pray that it's over soon. The Terra Lake Drive actress said, I wanted to do something else. And I feel like, to me personally, I'm a woman of a certain age. She elaborated, there's so much more I want to do. Like I've done Housewives, I can check it off. Bailey can also check off partying with Mick Jagger this summer. She and Stratt, 51, who joined Bailey for Page Six's live show, told us about her wild night with the rock icon at the American Ballet Theater Gala in June. I did mushrooms, Stratt said, causing the audience to erupt into loud cheers. I'm cool now. Bailey said on the virtual reality that she even asked Jagger, 80, for a selfie to commemorate such an unforgettable evening with Stratt. Me, a social media whore, I'm like, we got to get a picture with him. She said, so we take a picture with his eyes are closed, it's blurry, but of course we post it, it's Mick Jagger, right? We wouldn't count Cynthia Bailey out just yet. We could definitely see her holding a diamond at some point in the future. I don't want her to go to Beverly Hills, even though I feel like she probably would fit better there. I think Atlanta started to go to another place really, really fast while she was holding her peach. And Cynthia held her own, I think, for the longest time. But I feel like the Atlanta fans sadly want a certain type of drama that I don't think Cynthia can give. Like she said, I gave y'all 2 divorces and 2 marriages. Like I've been through all that drama and I don't want to give y'all any more sad stories. They don't want to see storylines of women succeeding. They don't want to watch a woman build anything. You know what I mean? Like if that was the case, Candy and Kenya would have been just fine where they are. They missed the days when Kenya was getting her ass, drug on the floor, or they missed the days when Candy was crying and the lies, the lies. Like that's what people want to see. Atlanta as a franchise and fans, we want to see that. And I think over there at Beverly Hills, there's a certain type of scandal that I feel like they have, but we don't want to see those girls get into a physical altercation. We don't want to see those girls in an uproar of hysterical drama, right? It's just not what we want to see from them. It's different. I think we like scandal from them, but as far as like physical altercations or a type of ghetto-ness that we want from Atlanta, a gutter. And I don't think Cynthia has it. So I can kind of see her moving to Beverly Hills, but I don't want to see that. I want Atlanta to move to a place where it's an even kill kind of show. But we love the scandal. I feel like we love all that drama and all that shit, that rowdy shit here in Atlanta. But there's another side that's similar to Beverly Hills where we do want to see women succeed and come up and deal with everyday issues with each other and mend it and watch as they fix it after the first hour, like they do in Beverly Hills. Like those girls will have a fight at dinner, cool it off at lunch, and be back at brunch. Like what I mean? Like it's just they just get along better. I don't know. If you know what I'm saying, leave a comment below. Do you want to see Cynthia Bailey move on to another franchise? Do you think she should come back to Real Housewives of Atlanta? Do you care? Are we over Cynthia? Let me know. Leave a comment below. Let's move on to the next hot topic. Like I said, I'm recording, honey, so I gotta get to it. If you want to hear more about like my week or what I had to go through this week, tune into the after show on patreon.com/Carmine Davis. I have a little bit more time to chat with you guys there, and I give you guys the unfiltered tea, honey. This week has been kind of crazy. So let's move on to the next hot topic. Okay, this last hot topic is from LovelyScott.com. Sharon Osbourne slams Ashton Kutcher as rudest celebrity she's ever met. Dastardly little thing. Oh my goodness, this is. I don't know about y'all, but I like this kind of information. Like all that extra shit that we talk about sometimes is fun and it has its place. But I want to know who's the rudest bitch you've ever met. Like, that's the kind of shit that I like. Okay. Sharon Osbourne has revealed that little boy Ashton Kutcher is the rudest celebrity she's ever met. Osbourne surprised daughter Kelly after revealing the rudest celebrity she's ever met. During an interview on Thursday, September the 7th, TV personality Sharon was asked to identify the person she believes to have been the rudest she's ever met. Asked the question by E! News, Sharon replied, "The guy that's married to an actress and he used to do that '70s show." Visibly surprised by her answer, Kelly replied, "Oh, Ashton Kutcher, really?" Sharon then said of Kutcher, who is married to Bad Mom star Mila Kunis, "Yeah, oh, rude, 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 little boy." When the host said were not prepared for Osbourne to give such a frank answer, Kelly replied, "I was not prepared for that either." Sharon then called Kutcher a dastardly little thing. She did not elaborate on her alleged experience on meeting the actor, whose credits include Dude, Where's My Car, The Butterfly Effect, and recent Netflix film Your Place or Mine. The Independent has contacted Kutcher for comment. Sharon had kinder words for Aquaman star Jason Momoa, who she named as her celebrity crush. The former X Factor judge also praised Justin Bieber, adding that she once apologized to the singer after calling him really bad when he was younger. Sharon said she felt really terrible and such guilt over her criticism of Beaver, stating, "Who am I to say that he's bad? He's a kid, leave him alone." Meanwhile, Kelly said that she became, meanwhile, Kelly said that she became friendly with Christina Aguilera after they were pitted against each other in the media for so many years. So much so that we both thought didn't even like each other. We actually sat down together at a Christian Dior fashion show and ended up really liking each other. And it was a lovely experience, she said. In March 2021, Sharon was fired from the U.S. series The Talk after defending Piers Morgan's controversial remarks about Meghan Markle's televised interview with Oprah Winfrey. Osbourne raised her voice at co-host Cheryl Underwood, saying, "I will ask you again, Cheryl, and don't try to cry because if anyone should be crying, it should be me. You tell me where you have heard him say racist things." After the broadcast, Osbourne shared a lengthy Twitter post saying that she'd been reflecting on the incident and wanted to apologize to any Black viewers she had offended. Following an internal investigation by CBS, Osbourne was fired from the series. Sharon and Kelly are promoting the Osbourne podcast, which returns after 5 years on 12th of the September. I didn't know that they had a podcast. I love that though. That's pretty cool. So we're gonna watch that. I remember Kelly Osbourne and Christina Aguilera beefing. I thought, didn't she say something? Let me fact check. I felt like that's like some old school shit. Didn't Kelly Osbourne say something about Christina Aguilera's weight or something like that? I could be just bringing up, like pulling that shit out my ass. Because I did know that Christina Aguilera lived in the Osbourne's home. Didn't she buy that? I do remember that. In 2002 episode of the reality TV show, The Osbournes, Kelly Osbourne denied Christina Aguilera's My Kind of Christmas album after imitating the singer's trademark melismatic vocals. Osbourne groans, "I'm not kidding. I wanted to fucking stab myself." Pretty harsh words coming from someone who has more tattoos than album sales of her own. Oh, shit. Osbourne continued her tirade against Tina for more than a year. The celebrity spawn told the press she's one of the most disgusting human beings in the world. She also added, I've seen drag queens that look better, but let's forget Osbourne insists that Christina Aguilera is the bully, right? Apparently, Christina Aguilera confronted her. At the American Music Awards in January 2003, Aguilera told Access Hollywood, "Personally, I think Osbourne has a crush on me because she seems so obsessed with talking about me. I tried to confront her at a club. I think she was just totally just back down. She was just like, I don't have anything to say about you, blah, 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 blah. That's not me. That's my mother." When I confronted her in person, she really had nothing to say. I don't know. Yes, Christina Aguilera better be right. No, for real, that's the bullshit that I. One thing about these bitches is they scary in real life. These bitches can say anything in a group chat. These bitches can do whatever the fuck they want on Twitter, Instagram, throw subs and all that shit. Bitch, when you pop up on a bitch and ask her politely what's up, bitches get scared, honey. Like you brought automatic rifle and a machete on her ass. Like bitches be spooked. Girl, when you confront them about some shit that they said, "I'm not, no, I'm not, no." Christina Aguilera was like, "Bitch, no, I want to know what you're talking about. I live for it. Go off." MTV News reports that at the 2003 MTV Europe Music Awards, Aguilera refused to walk the red carpet at the same time as Osbourne. Osbourne responded by calling Aguilera's music crap and saying the songstress was a cow. Aguilera poked fun at Osbourne's hatred in pre-taped sketch in which she tossed darts at a photo of the then reality starlet. That didn't sit well with the Osbourne, who carped to MTV, "If Christina Aguilera has to resort to throwing darts at my head after everything she's achieved and everything she's done, then she's a really sad, sorry person, and I take it as a complete compliment." Aguilera resorted on stage saying, "I didn't know it was still Halloween, honey. If I can dish it out, if you can dish it out, you've got to learn to absolutely take it." That's right. That's right. And then she ended up buying the house. That's funny. And then she body shamed Christina when she got, oh, so they did have a beef. She says, ended up body shaming her, and she stood by it. In a guest editorial for Glamour in April 2012, Osbourne stood by her decision to body shame Aguilera because she claimed Aguilera started it more than 10 years ago. I call myself a former fat person, FFFP, and when you're a FFFP, you will always see yourself in what people used to bully you for, she wrote. Sometimes it's other people's voices you have to shut out. That's what happened with me and Christina Aguilera, which people don't understand. She called me fat for years. One night at Fashion Police, I said, fuck you. Now you're fat too. I said, now you know how it feels, and I'm sorry, but I stand on that. She continued, I make a point on the show never to say anything about anybody that I wouldn't say directly to their face. Oh, girl, bitch. I'm famous and she's famous. It doesn't mean I can't stand up for myself. I took it for 10 years and I finally decided to be like, you know what? I'm done. And that's the last thing I will ever say about it. And then they finally got over it. You know, Kelly Osbourne she reminds me of a lot of girls that just yap, 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 yap. You know, princess girls who act like they're bad and they get the tattoos and they talk that shit. But when you pop up on them, they get pussy. They all of a sudden, they become the little girl from the private school who does not resort to drama. And this girl is attacking me. Like, girl, please. Christina, she did the right thing by never addressing you because, bitch, I came up to you, bitch, and you got scared. You were pussy. And I threw some darts at you, baby. You gotta be able to if you're gonna dish, you gotta be able to take it, honey. And she could not take it. But anyway, that's gonna be what I talk about on the after show because I have my own experiences with popping up on bitches who have so much shit to say on the internet or so much shit to say about me behind my back or right before I walk into a room, and when I politely ask them about it, you would think bitches see a ghost on me, like, like it's Halloween and I'm Mike Myers, bitch. I'm like, no, I just want to talk to you about the question that you had about, you know, what the fuck, like you were talking about me stealing, or I've been accused of all kind of shit. And bitch, now that I'm asking you about it directly, here we are. I'm not gonna fight you, bitch. You know, bitches get to running, bitch. Like, they don't, then you should keep your motherfucking mouth shut. My advice, if you can't say it to somebody in their face, watch your motherfucking mouth. Don't say it behind their back. Don't use the internet or the phone as a way to protect you. Girl, no. People will really pop up on you and they want to know what the fuck you're talking about. Well, that's the show. Leave a comment below if you think that this was like a nice walk down memory lane. I know that's weird, right? Like, I forgot that Christina Aguilera and Kelly Osbourne even had a thing. Like, but now I remember it's clicking. It's coming back to me. Leave a comment below if you think that maybe Kelly Osbourne had a little crush on her. Maybe Christina, we all know Christina is a lot. So maybe she did have it coming. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys think. And that's the show. I've got to finish filming and all the stuff and recording. I got a busy night. I try to get it done so I can go eat at a decent time. But I love y'all. And I will talk to y'all later. Bye.